Hello everyone in the EDAP689 class. This is how we're going to do Module 1, and we're going to be using a tool called PBWorks. I hope you've watched the introductory where we talked about what a PLN is. This is where we're going to actually build the structure that we'll be using to document the things that you create throughout this class. We're going to be using a tool called PBWorks. Its link is right here, or you can just type in pbworks.com. Either way, it works. And I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to come up here and click on Get Started. Now, I'm not going to go all the way through this because I can't. I already have an account. But what I want to show you is you click on EduHub, and you're going to start a free one. Now, at this point, you're going to put in the name of your wiki will be EDAP689, your last name. Make sure that you click on that little box there that says, I agree that this workspace is not for commercial use. And then you're going to hit Next. Okay. Then you're going to make sure that you make sure this is set to anyone. That way I can see it. And then make sure you put in the I agree to the PBWorks terms of service. Take me to my workspace. So here we are. This is a PBWorks. It's extremely simple to use. It's essentially the same thing as a Google web page. And now let's go back and look and see what Steve's asking us to do here. A lot of this you already know how to do from other courses you've had. One more going back. So it says, create a PBWorks wiki containing a logo you create from the sign, you know, good old red kid. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that and go ahead and get it made. And I'm going to give it a little blurb here in my alphabet soup. And I'm going to then hit Talk Soup. Now remember, all these have different little things in them, but you basically are doing the same thing. Now I'm going to save this image, and I'll go ahead and I'm going to put it into my 689 class. And let's see, we'll call it EDAP 689 logo. And I'm going to save that. Okay, I'm pretty well done now with all of that. So let's go back to where that PBWorks was, and let's show you how to clean all this up. The web hates an empty space. It hates the null set. So there always has to be something here. What I do is, first of all, I'm going to clean all this out. And then I'm going to put here, welcome to my PLN wiki. Simple as that. Now, what I want to do now is to upload that little icon that I made, that little logo. And so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go Images and Files. This is where you put things in. And I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to tell it to upload the image. I'm going to go find my little picture I made. And when I find it, I'm going to upload that into my wiki space, and then I can put it in. So once I found it, I'm going to put it into my wiki space. Open it. Now notice that it's over here in my list. Okay, that's where everything goes first. Make sure you put your cursor where you want things to go, and I'm going to show you a trick. When you're working in a wiki, This is what's called flat HTML. I've talked about that already. But if you'll go down through here and just hit return, 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 now you can easily just click anywhere within this page where you can put things. So I'm now going to put in my little wiki logo right there. Now let's go back and see what else Steve wants us to do. So he's asking you then to use the tool Make Believe Comics. Again, you know how to use Make Believe Comics. We've used it before. So you're going to use this tool to create a little quick story about your journey into education. And the way you do that is you come down here to the characters. You pick the people you want to put in your comic. I'm going to get rid of what's up here. And I do that by clicking on the garbage can and then clicking on the stuff that I want to go away. And now I'm ready to go. So find what looks like how you can explain it. And I'll go ahead and I'll grab this guy. And as you can see, he's doing different things. So I think what I'll do is I'll have him talking through a bullhorn. Let's put him in the first one, shall we? And now I can move him around over here by clicking on the move thing. And now I can add him talking with talk bubbles, thought bubbles, whatever you want to put in. The trick with this is you're going to save it. You gotta make sure you name it. And you go to print or email. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but that's how you do it. So I'm going to go print email, and I'm going to do a save. Again, I'm going to go to where I am, and I'll go ahead and just put my name at the front of this one. And I'm going to save that. The same things that we just did with our little icon here, we're going to do with our comic. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to upload that file. There it is. There's my file. Of course, it's not finished. Yours will be. And again, click over here where you want it to show up. Click on it here, and it pops right in. No problem. Okay. Now, the last thing we have to add is that we want to add in revolver globe. Well, let's go look. Tools for who I am. This is where everything is. This, by the way, this folder contains everything you need to know about creating the PB Wiki Works, but I just showed you. This one shows you how to use the, how to insert things. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. So now we're going to do a revolver globe. We love revolver globes because you create these cool globes that basically show if anybody's come to look at your site. So I'm going to go. I'm going to tell that to go away. And I'm going to get started right here. So here's my code. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go into my PB Works. Now this is really important. So make sure you stay with me. So here I am. Now this is different. what we have to do here is we're going to insert, and we're going to insert HTML JavaScript. I'm going to paste the code in here, and then I'm going to make sure I check this box. If you don't check this box, it won't work. Then I'm going to go next. Then I'm going to tell it to insert the plugin. Now it should come in looking like this. Everything should be nice and clear. And then you're going to save it. And when you save it is when the stuff that you put in shows up. There it is. Simple as that. And as you can see right now, it's pointing to the fact that someone from Louisville has come to my wiki page. Isn't that cool? So if other people come, they'll put a big sticker on it like that. Let's make sure that we've got everything in here that Steve asked us to do. So we created our PBWorks wiki. We created a little logo sign to go with it. We're going to create a make-believe comics that shows is a quick little story of your journey into education. And then we're going to do the 3D revolver globe encounter. By the way, this is the same thing. These two are the same thing. So once you put the globe in, it's working. It will keep track of how many people have come to your site. And that is all there is to Module 1.